Okay. Stop. Shush. So we're going to be formally inviting Zia as a full member. Just kidding. As a Hangaround of VFT, but I don't like the whole Hangaround name. It just sounds stupid.
I don't
you know
like
what I
the
mean?
associate name either, though, because I think of someone that is.
Okay, let's make it our own thing. Let's call it something else then.
Well, we're not doing. No. Hangaround it's Hangaround and then associate and then member. So you guys really.
Okay. VFT baby.
Okay.
No.
Huns. There are honeys.
Huns. Yeah, baby and Huns. Baby.
I don't like that. That sounds stupid. Huns.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, can we please give a round? Can we give a round of snaps to Zia?
I can't really snap, but.
Okay.
Well, congrats to her. I'm really happy.
VFT
That's good.
Queens.
No.
What?
Okay.
No.
Let's do
VFT Hangaround is better.
VFT babies,
No,
please. The
VFT
VFT babies.
No sprouts or seeds.
About flowers.
Saplings.
Saplings.
Oh,
No, let's do
ugly.
sprouts. There are VFT
Wait,
sprouts.
VFT babies is so cute.
VFT
No, it's not.
Babies.
No.
Okay.
Oh my
What are
god.
you eating after the the wall?
I want it to be something that like doesn't make it seem like they're a member in any type of way.
They're
like
seedling.
no offense.
Okay, well,
They're
it would be
fly.
like they wouldn't say I'm a member of VFT. They'd say I'm a VFT Hangaround or a VFT Sprout. You know, I guess whatever the
running
fucking.
there.
Some poor girl on her last leg, like she looks like she's struggling.
You're gonna go shoot her up, Amara. You're gonna go press her.
What's wrong with her?
I want to see.
Girl, are you good?
She's saluting. Who are you saluting?
girl?
I know, I'm just running back to the apartment.
Oh my god.
You okay? Are you sane?
Yeah, I'm okay. I was just getting my energy in and my
I'm gonna say that one
my
now.
booty cheeks.
Are you part of the
No,
Saints?
No, I'm part of the Gemmas.
Gemma.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
Gemma.
the Gemma.
Yeah, that's me.
Emma.
Oh, you're
I'm the leader. I'm the
Just
only
kidding.
one
I
in
don't know who
it.
they are.
You're the
That's me.
leader.
Yeah, I'm the
Eh.
leader. I'm the one and only member in my group.
We've actually
Gemma,
been
do you
dying
wanna-
to.
Wait,
you wanna
let me
join
try.
VFT?
I'm gonna say that
Yes.
Okay.
We're kidding.
Well, you're in.
What?
Everyone, can we get
Round,
one?
one. You know,
VFT leader.
round of snaps for Gemma.
you know what she can be? She can be a fly around. Right, guys? Fly
fly
around.
around?
You get it? Fly around.
Don't you wish that you could be a fly
I
on
like
the
that.
wall?
Fly
Oh,
around.
creepy little sneaky little
fly
fly on the wall.
The crickets.
Oh,
That
my
is so
precious
dumb.
secrets. Yeah,
The
you know them all.
All right, you go to. You can go later.
bye,
Sorry.
Gemma.
Okay,
Bye,
bye guys.
Gemma.
I love you.
Bye.
She was on crack. I'm sorry.
Aw, she's nice.
The silence
Yeah,
after I said
crack
fly
I'm gonna
night.
go
around.
tell everyone she's in VFT.
Girl.
Brittany, why'd you invite her, bro?
Because
We should call Zia a fly around.
I felt like
Alright.
she was nice.
What do you guys think
Or
of the
she can
word
be
fly
called
around?
A baby,
Fly baby.
no.
No.
How about the mini caca traps?
I like
Brittany.
fly around.
I kind of like
Someone
fly
in
around
the
too.
fucking theater watching.
I feel like fly around.
Fly
is
around, so
fine.
Who's watching your video?
Fly around.
On Twitter. They're so cute.
And
You know that you like it when I...
but that doesn't mean I.
love Saint Noel.
Real quick, I
Storytelling.
does. Let's just like play devil's advocate. What are the downsides of Zia? Like, what do you guys think are the like? I kind of want to inspect it. I inspected
She's a
everyone
little
here.
bit crazy, Rella.
Yeah, she could be
She
a little
can
bit
be
crazy.
sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just wanna say, my thing is love her to bits and. So
Wait, can we
happy
move
she's-
positions?
she's-
I don't like
she's
this
a-
place,
she's
Mia.
a
If you're gonna be talking
sapling.
like smart.
Why don't we go to our rooftop?
Yeah, let's go somewhere
Okay,
else because
let's go.
this is like a talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Zoe's sexy.
Or Mia
when
gets
she's
into her
in
Rolling
cut.
into the car like that.
Oh What the fuck?
Oh, we're alone again.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Zia?
I think she should be a fly around. That's
I
such a
think
cute
so
name.
too. I love Zia. She's so cute, and she's.
She is.
I can tell that she's loyal.
She's loyal and she is a great asset. Honestly, she helps us with a lot of stuff.
She is. Oh,
Kill that fucking dog.
what the fuck?
What?
Bitch, get that bitch. No, squash that shit.
That dog, she just ran over it.
So that's the first thing.
Oh my god!
See?
Okay, what if they just see all these cars here?
Mia,
and
what
fucking
the
Right,
pull
maybe I
out or
should park these
something? Like, this is
cars.
so
Oh, wow.
dumb. Let's just go somewhere else.
No. I'm parking my car, Brittany.
Okay.
Sane, Zoe, park your cars, girl.
Okay. I'm parking in the construction, or no, I'm parking in the.
Like y'all all of a sudden don't give a fuck about them pulling up on
Right,
us.
like stay smart, stay on your toes.
Stay smart, y'all. Stay smart, y'all.
We get clapped.
Oh, look, there's a table here. Why have I never recognized this before?
Sane, you left your car out here.
Wait, is it actually?
It's been there the whole time.
Fix it for the Pussycat store.
Yeah.
Is he gay?
Is everyone? Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. So, Mia, what were you saying before we moved?
Can y'all shout?
Yeah.
Well, I think she's very sweet. I love her to bits. Like, not against you guys inviting her to join anything, but I just feel like if I wanted someone in the gang, I would want to know that we all have that chemistry with them. And I don't, not yet, might come soon, but don't necessarily feel it with her just yet. That's all.
I agree.
Well, that's why I think we put them as a hangaround first, so that we can get to know them.
Well, let's hope that it.
But what does hang around even mean? Like, why are we so eager to make them a hang around? Like, what does this even actually
Because
mean?
we kind of involve her, like, we don't necessarily involve her, but she does, like, you know, the care packages from helping me out to doing a hack when no one else was around, to hitting a bank with me, to helping me do a getaway, to it might revolve around me a lot this time, but I mean, she's also helped us in general for VFT. She's given us care packages of armor.
Okay?
She's ran Oxy on her own time. I told her that we're starting the war with Saints, and that first batch of Oxy that we got, it was from her, voluntarily giving it to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, she checks off all like the marks in terms of like a criminal, and also she's a really good shooter because she actually mollywopped me in the arcade.
I can tell she's been trying recently as well, not even just with like helping us out, but also getting to know us.
And on top of that, yeah, I think it's also, it comes a long way. Like, it kind of makes a full circle how we went to war. Mortel's the first war we had, and now. And she was a part of Mortel. And, you know, like, I think Amara's point of what does hang around mean? It's like, when me and Mia were, before we were associates, we were just friends with Angels. So we were never associate. We were just friends with Angels. Like, really close friends. Like, you know, there's a difference. You can tell the difference. And
I just
actually,
don't like.
Why don't we just not give her a title and just invite her to hang around with us a bit more?
I could be down with that too.
We never had a title.
I feel like I don't really know her.
Okay,
like,
in that case,
I've never hung out with her.
okay, but in that case, I want you guys to like give a genuine try, because I know like we stick to the circle. Like, we've pretty much like never expand out of the Angels or Hydra or us.
Yeah, I'm down. When we do our
it's
next
fly
week,
Hydra.
she can come or something.
Yeah, so like if you guys want that experience, which I mean, like, that's the whole definition of the whole hangaround title, but like if you guys want that before we truly make your hangaround, which
I feel like my thing is like, I feel like when you invite someone to be a hang around, there's like no going back. Like, you can't really say no. You can't be an associate now.
I think you can.
I think you
Yeah,
can,
you
yeah.
because you're not too far deep in it. Like, you're not like an associate. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like, why are we so eager to put a title on? Like, why?
Because without that title, like you said,
We
for
can't
example,
be involved
Casper,
in certain things if we
Like
needed
that.
them. Like,
yeah, the issue with
support
Casper was
whenever
that
he's not around.
he's not involved with VFT. He's not like a part of VFT. All right, what's the difference in the title? That's what makes the difference, and then I can evolve
to
him.
get to know her more.
Okay.
See you around 10 out of 10. She'll talk more, right?
See you at school all the time.
See you in the hallway.
I would
really
love to get to know you more.
But I also
Seem very
think,
nice.
in retrospect, I also think, sisters, that what are you like? Are you gonna wake up? I don't know how to explain it, but like, how are you just gonna like go hang out with her? Like, you know, like the way it's been right now, you haven't really interacted with her much. So it's like something that, like within your side kind of has to, because she always calls me up. She always like, you know, I feel like this is more of a VFT
Who did she
thing.
call the other day and said that if you guys are like, it was Amara, right?
Yeah, but we were busy.
Oh, see, like she's trying.
Like I'm
So,
not gonna lie, if
this
I'm
is
doing
my-
something like early morning, like, and I'm just like chilling, like I probably won't. But if we're doing something like as a group, there's a lot of us, then I probably will.
I'll make an effort. I think she's funny, so I don't see it. I don't see why I couldn't hung out with her. You know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, she has been trying this whole time. I've been noticing, and I feel like it's up to us at this point to actually try. And whatever you do in your daily regime or activities,
I just feel like
that's
it,
up to
like,
you if
would
you want to
come
really get to know.
naturally, or like if it was meant to be. Like,
I think-
mean,
I
you
think-
can hate on me for that or whatever, but I just feel like I
Hello,
don't
I'm
know. Like I
back,
feel
you
like everyone would
guys.
just be sitting
Do
here
we
and be
rate
like,
it?
oh my god, yeah, absolutely. Like,
I'm not.
but like,
Isa,
it's
thank you so
not
much
like
for the
that.
rate. I
Well,
appreciate
I think the only two
that.
people that think that is it's you
Thank
and
you,
me, right?
thank you. Oh, hi,
would
Chance.
you guys
How are
disagree?
you?
Does anybody else think what Amara said?
Hi, Chance. Am I saying your name right? Is it
I feel
Isa?
like Amara
Thank you
said,
for the
we'd
rate.
all
I
be jumping it,
appreciate
not having,
that. I hope you had
this
an
whole-
amazing
Well, we don't really want to
stream.
give her the Hangaround title. Like we
How you
just
doing? I'm
want to.
doing good.
What's
I
your
hope you're doing
stream to,
well.
you
I hope you
know?
had an amazing
But
stream.
that's all of us.
You
I
guys
think all
having
of us
fun over at
agree that we
Isa's
don't want to
stream?
necessarily give her a title.
I think different. I think opposite. I think
Thank you
everyone
so
else
much
wants
for
to
the
give
rate.
her.
Everyone, make sure to go check out.
Yeah,
Isa.
if it involves,
Hope you had a great stream.
for example, the example I brought up, how
And hi, Chance. I
the
hope
reason
you're
why
doing
you guys
well,
don't want Casper
Chance.
involved and to continue to be involved is because he's not anything to do
I'm
with
back now.
VFT.
Sorry,
Z is actually something that does stuff for
I was getting
VFT.
watered.
On top of that, we did need a number the other day and possibly could have used Zia. But again,
Doing good. How about you?
you know,
I'm doing good.
down
We're
to the
just in
title,
this meeting. There's some tea.
involving people that aren't in VFT. And I think Brittany has
for
said
the
for the
rate,
longest
though. I
time that she wants
appreciate
Zia. Valentine, I think I forgot what Valentine
I
said,
want her
but
as an
she's on it.
underground.
Yeah. Noelle
I
said
do.
she's down and we'll put effort into knowing her and Naomi as well.
Yeah. That's
So-
what I said.
All I'm asking for, if anything, if Amara and Mia to, like, you know, put out your extra thumb. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Isa.
No, I've
You're
already
so
said that I would.
sweet.
Okay. Well then, I think
I will make sure to go check out Isa.
we'll give it
Thank you,
a
thank
slight
you.
bit more time. Just honestly, like a slight bit more time, because at the end of the day, sometimes we do need a number. You know. So
Wait, so what was Amara and Mia's problem?
they're saying the
I-
chemistry. Yeah.
I'm just
Oh.
saying, like, when I say like come naturally, I mean like they feel like a natural part of like the group. Like I feel like there's no forcing someone like to like put a title on it. Like if it happens, it just happens. Like if we all come together and we're like, oh my gosh, yeah, like that's what I mean. Like not like, okay, like I'll try to hang out with her more. Like I'll try and sit. I just feel like it's like more of a natural thing. Like they do come hang around and you know you can feel the chemistry, but
I get you. It's
sometimes
like
I
the same
just
thing with
don't.
Seven.
Like,
how
yeah,
we
like I just
but,
don't.
But then also I get like the whole title thing. The whole title thing is like we're doing it so that she'll be able to like swap in with us or like help us whenever
And
we
it's not,
need it. That's the whole
it's
point
not only
of
that fact. Well, it's not only that factor, but that's a big, you know, that's a portion of it. Like she's someone that literally runs drugs for us. She does the things that I feel like a lot of us wouldn't be down to do in the instant.
But I feel like this, I don't know, you're probably gonna sound wrong. Maybe I'm not right here, but I feel like just because someone does something for you, I feel like that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be involved in the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that.
it's
I
her
guess
choice.
like it's her choice. Like I think it's her choice to do that, and it's a very nice thing to do. And the effort is obviously being noticed. But I think that alone, I feel like it's the point of making effort and also having the chemistry. I feel like those are the two main factors. And I think one, she's making the effort 100%.
think
And then,
that
but
anyone
it's
else-
just the chemistry. I feel like it's because you know how Ming, when we said we wanted Ming to be honorable, we all jumped on it. Everybody was like, yeah, he's made an effort, and like
Well,
we
I
all like
didn't.
him.
I don't.
and, like,
I don't really
I didn't.
know
I don't know
Ming.
him like that.
I don't.
right?
I've never hung out with Ming. Y'all
Well,
were
to
all
be
hanging
honest,
out
you
with him
guys,
and being like, "Oh, we
you
love
guys
Ming.
weren't
Great
waking up that much at that
chemistry."
time. To be honest,
No,
you guys
I
weren't waking up
was,
at that time.
babe.
Okay,
I will
cool.
agree.
Cool,
Naomi and
I know,
Noel
but
and
no,
Shan
no, but
kind of were
this is
like, who
this
is
is
this?
like-
Hamzia,
No,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me say something. This is kind of like the same situation we're having here. Everyone here is like, "Oh, cool with Zia." Like we all have like hung out with her or whatever, but you and Amara haven't, and it's the same thing with Ming.
No,
everyone's
okay,
saying
it's
Ming,
not-
but me and Noel don't
it's
know
not
Ming.
necessarily the same.
I have
it's
hung
not
out
necessarily
with
the same
Zia. I have hung out
would-
with
that
her.
is the
I
same
just
thing.
don't feel. I just don't necessarily feel like a connection. Like I don't
Well,
know.
I
Like
feel
that's
the same
not
thing
my
with
fault.
Ming though.
Okay, well,
Okay,
well,
but
he's
Ming's an
not
honorary.
honorary right
Ming's an
now.
honor. Well, he
But
was
don't
supposed
you
to be
want
an
him
honorary.
to
He's
be
not
honorary?
an
Yeah.
honorary,
Okay, that's a
and
He
whole
was gonna-
different thing. Like we would have to talk about that again, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like
There's a
I
that's
feel
big
like
a
it's a
group
similar
difference between an
situation.
it's a big
Okay,
difference
but-
between being an honorary and an actual part of the gang.
Well,
Which is what
isn't the
y'all wanna
same?
make
Isn't
Zia.
it the same title that you want to give Zia and Ming? Or is that the same thing?
No, not at all.
No, but I also think Hangaround's like probably
It's not
lower than
part of the
honorary.
gang like that.
No,
I think
honorary
that
is
I feel like
someone
we don't need to
that's
talk
never
about
gonna be part of the gang.
Oh.
Honorary is someone that's never ever gonna be part of the gang, ever involved.
So why don't we give that to Zia?
Because she's not honorary, she wants to be part of the gang eventually.
Yeah.
Ming will never want to
Well,
be part
I don't
of VFT.
think that. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that we'd ever make anyone a full member.
Yeah.
Then we're back to square one. Why are
But
why are we giving her the
because
false hope
she's
of being
in
a hang-around
We don't have
or
to give
what,
her the false
associate?
hope. We just let her know we're not really looking for that. But if you want to be an associate and help us with things, we appreciate that and we would love that.
That is.
I think
Okay,
it
here's
sounds
my
like-
opinion.
oh.
Here's my opinion. If you
Yeah.
want to disagree, you can't. For me, in my opinion, like being any type of VFT, whatever, like VFT Hangaround, whatever with the name VFT in it, like you are associated with VFT in some type of way. And I just feel like if we're gonna pick that, it's a big deal. Like I don't want to just pick anyone and like have it be like that. Like people can do things for us, but at the end of the day, like we're not desperate to make people like to give them a title. Like we're at the end of the day, like we only need ourselves.
Blanca,
I
you
just want
guys
to make
think
sure that
that-
this person we
Bits, I love
pick is
you.
like someone that we all agree on collectively.
Well, do you guys think that anyone
Let
else
me
would
empty
be
my
more
coin purse.
worthy?
Not right now
No.
that I've seen.
Thank
Not
you
a
for the
single
15
woman that has
bits.
pushed
I
her
love you.
P
Oh.
like
Thanks,
Zia has.
I don't
Wait,
think
what?
so as well. Yeah.
Like Renee has been really helpful, like making care packages, but that I think didn't Zia start that or like kind of like
Yeah, Zia did that
Well,
first.
Zia's
like,
been doing this shit for
Zia-
like how many months?
Zia hacks. Zia like shoot, she's a good shooter. Like she has every asset in terms of what we got in terms of like
But
the
we're not
skills.
desperate for that.
I know. I'm just saying, in overall, like these are the things that a bare minimum we'd want. But on top of that, she goes the extra mile, does the care package shit, runs drugs for us when we want. She's also intel. She told us like loyalty wise, she already has her loyalty in me, in terms of like VFT. Like she texted me where the Saints were. She's the reason why I knew the wedding was happening. She's the reason why I knew who was where. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I might see a lot more than you guys because she's more comfortable with me, and that's because I do
No,
let out
no,
my
I
hand
get-
more than
'cause,
everyone
like,
else.
Even just you telling us, we understand that she does a lot. Like we don't need to personally see it to know that she does a lot. But I don't know. I just think like we're kind of like it's almost as if we're I don't want to say necessarily forcing it, but it feels like we're forcing it when something like this should
Yeah.
happen. It's not, we're just like doing it like
Just doing it to do it.
I don't know, just doing it to do
Like,
it.
what-
Like we're just
Like why do
there's
we
no...
need to give a title? Like regardless, like if no one's making her help. Like if she wants to do it, she can do it. Like I don't know.
I just feel like everybody's like underestimating the amount of like I don't want to be like necessarily like I hate the word but like gatekeepy for the gang, but I feel like you don't understand how much like having someone associated with the gang is like, you know,
It's
she
a
could do
big
anything. She could do
deal.
anything and like go and fuck with someone and fuck up the names. Like obviously she wouldn't, but it's a possibility.
But
Yeah,
honestly,
I
she
think-
wouldn't. That's what we're saying. Like
and like
she
well,
can't
you-
prove
you
herself
never
if you
know.
don't give her a chance.
And also, like,
we can cut it off.
Like Amara's been saying, I think that's something that should just happen naturally. Like, I feel like with me and you, Zoe, when we joined the Angel, it was more of like a natural thing. We got along with everybody. Everybody got along with us. and it happened naturally, and so that's why
I would argue that somewhat,
happened.
you know. I feel like we had some like instances where, like, you know, Lexi and Liam went through an era where like they said that they wouldn't defend us, and you know we brought that to Claire, and like, you know, there's like
but,
subtle things like,
I feel
you know,
like
we
they
didn't
still-
click
they
instantly with
still-
everyone.
They still had that like you know, love for us no matter
True.
what.
I'm just trying to set examples of like, you know, like for us, we've been associated with the Angels for how long now?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I think, you know, we can kind of apply that to this in a sense. Like, like you said, you guys want her to hang out, or if not the chemistry more, you can do that via the whole, you know, making her a hang around. And on top, what I'm trying to say is for the, I don't want you guys to think we're forcing it. It's because I think you guys, I think specifically maybe you two, or maybe a little bit of Naomi, I don't know, but because Naomi's on board with it, but there's been times where me, Valentine, Noel are awake early mornings. We're struggling when we know that there's saints around, and we're struggling to, you know.
But this is what I'm saying. I feel like doing it out of a place of desperation because we need her involved. Like,
Well,
for
no,
this war,
I think
like,
it lines up. That's the thing. I think it lines up because there's been months of loyalty, months of effort put into this, and then on top of that, we also have this. So it kind of makes sense, you know.
I don't think it's about us being desperate. It's more like, you know, giving the props to people that have been doing stuff for us. I think that's what Zoe's saying,
But
right?
I feel like we
And
don't
also,
owe
like,
anyone
the help
anything.
is
we don't owe
we don't
anyone
owe
anything.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
just
for
because
me,
you
it's
did
about-
for
No,
us
but
doesn't
just
mean you
like they
joined the
don't
gang.
owe us anything either.
Well, for me, it's
She's
about
not
when the help
joining the
is
gang.
needed, it's there, and it's nice to
I
have
feel like
that.
you guys think, oh, she's gonna be in an Hangaround, so she has to be in the gang later on. No,
No.
that's
No,
not.
that's
the
not what I
thing.
think.
So why do you guys
But that's
think
how
it's
you're
like
acting.
forcing?
Because it's
Oh.
involved with the VFT name. Like, it's still in VFT, like the VFT umbrella. Like,
But can I say something?
obviously, I want to be careful, like, who we have.
I like to be
associated
cautious, but
with
that's
Can
why
I
we
say
have the
something
hang around thing.
about this VFT name? Like, a
Yeah.
lot of bitches think that, like, you know,
I'm falling, I'm falling.
bitches.
What?
Stupid bitch.
Girl.
He's falling. Brittany, why'd you run off?
Girl.
Okay, never
Find
mind.
her.
I guess.
I don't know. I just feel
She's
like
at
even this conversation
bitch.
just shows that like she shouldn't be yet. Like, clearly, it's not. Like, we're not ready.
I don't know,
bring
but
her up
like
here,
people
Zoe.
saying about this, like doing stuff with the VFT name. The VFT name
Brittany, why'd you do
is not something like that is flawless regardless. Like we have Shannon. Shannon does a lot of things that, you know, is a little bit
Definitely
crazy.
not flawless, but that's the thing. I'd be willing to go to war for Shannon. I wouldn't be willing to go to war for
Yeah.
Zia. And
She's
if
not gonna
Zia
be a
was-
member
If
like
Zia
that.
was to do something, it would be we would get targeted. At least like with Shannon, we get targeted. That's our bad for having Shannon in the gang. You know, like that's just something we got to deal with. But if Zia does something under the VFT name, then we're getting targeted for something Zia did, and I don't have any like connection with Zia, so it's like, what the fuck am I going to war for? And you could say, well, she won't necessarily cause war, but when she does something and it's under the VFT name, it's not our choice if we go to war, it's the other side's choice.
For a hangaround, they would do that for a hangaround.
Wait, what'd you say?
They would do that for a hangaround.
Yeah, 100%. Nobody gives a fuck. If it's under VFT name, like, nobody cares what the title is.
Well, where do we go from here?
Well, I want to know, is it good to have these long talks? Because, like I said, I did intend on involving her, but now I see that we're not all on board.
So if we're not all on board, it's not gonna happen.
I guess, but I think this is going to be on. Like, she's been already putting in months of effort. When does it happen? When you guys suddenly click?
Anything.
I know, but it's also like,
Like, I feel like you think we owe her something because she's like doing.
well,
so much
I don't
for
think that at
us.
all. I
And
don't
it's
think we
al- and
own
it's
her or
also,
anything.
Like, why is it Maya and Amara's, like, why have we got to go out of our way to make sure, like, Zia, we're getting the bond with Zia? Why isn't Zia reaching out to, like,
But she
Zia
did
I
reach
mean,
out
she,
to Amara.
She hasn't
did
spoken
reach
to me a
out,
day in my
but
life.
we were
Well,
busy.
Mia, you're up like
but
every random hour. Like,
I've been awake a lot, so you can't say that. I'm a
When
lot.
I
Yeah,
do
you're
hang
not
out
up
with
on
Zia, like
Zia.
we don't really talk. Like I don't know, I just don't get that like.
Because I think it goes both
connection.
ways.
Like she's been
Like,
trying with you guys. She's never once tried with me. I don't think I've ever really spoken to Zia like that.
Okay, why do y'all want her in so damn bad? Like shit.
No, I think it's good to clear up the air that we don't want her so damn bad. If that, I would have made her
Well,
just
we're,
like it made
here
Seven.
we are like fighting for this so hard.
We're not
like,
fighting. It's
Is
called a
Seven still,
discussion.
like, a honorary
No,
or
Seven's not
anything?
honorary.
No.
We declined that from them.
Honestly, I don't really like her. She's kind of a bitch.
Okay, so moving forward,
She always
back to
just trying to
Zia.
fuck my boyfriend. It's actually so fucking weird.
No one
Moving
wants a
forward.
boyfriend.
But
I'm
after
7
this
days.
conversation, like if this goes back to square one, like oh we're not asking Zia to be on honorary, like what changes? Nothing. Like it's just gonna be go back to how it was. Mia's gonna think she's not trying. Amara's gonna think she's not trying. Like
Yeah.
nothing's gonna change.
I just think to have that title, everyone agrees, and that's that.
But
Like,
I think you're
I'm
giving
gonna-
too
I'm
much
gonna
weight on
say-
the title.
I'm gonna say what
yeah, I
it
am
is.
because it's like I feel like it's a big deal regardless of whatever it is. Like we're not 818. Like we don't just invite like anyone. I'm not saying she is just anyone, but like we need to like have a name for ourselves and who we are. Like bitch, we're
Oh.
fighting all these motherfucking
Oh, God.
wars and shit. Like all the shit
I-
we're doing for our gang. Like it is a big deal. I'm sorry.
Can I say something as well?
Sure.
Like I'm gonna just put it how it is. I think that me and Amara we don't feel a connection with her. We don't feel comfortable with it. I think like the discussion is like, I feel like that should be the conclusion of the discussion because we just don't feel that connection, and I don't think it's fair to bring someone or give someone the title where not all of us are accepting of it. I feel like no matter what, if we don't feel that connection, no matter if she's been hanging around, she's been making an effort or what, if we don't feel that, then why do we have
So
to
why was Ming
force him?
eligible for that?
Because
role?
honorary is a lot different. To honorary is someone who has nothing to do with the gang. They're on their own. It's just someone who's done things for the gang.
But Zoe said
someone
that,
that you
she wanted to
respect.
give that to Zia. She
Did she
said
say
that.
she wants to give
No,
her
Zoe
hang
didn't want to
around?
give. Zoe wants to give her
Hangaround.
associate, not
Hang
honorary.
around, hang around, hang around, hang around.
Oh.
What even is hang around? We don't even hang
I'm-
around her.
But we do.
No,
You
you
mean
do.
you and Mia don't.
When
I
have
f-
you hung out with Zia?
She hangs out at Wuching all the
Naomi?
time with all of
I hang out with
us.
Zia. She's my friend.
She's
Right.
So
literally the
are we gonna
receptionist.
invite Aries because we hang out with him?
Girl,
like,
Aries
I'm
doesn't do shit for
confused.
us.
That's the
How are
thing.
you even
That's,
bringing that
you
up?
can't compare those two because Aries.
I
What
don't know,
did
like,
Aries
I
do?
Aries
just
done
feel like-
anything for us.
I just feel like if me and Mia like say no, then like why force it? Like if
Well, I think
time
we should.
comes
It's
and
good to
something
question
changes-
it. It's good to
But
question things.
But we feel like we've said no for the longest time. And I feel like if it was something like I feel like it needs to be someone that we're all like definitely.
That's
like, we're all
impossible. Like
hopping
I
on.
feel like
I
we're
don't
never
think
gonna
it
find
is.
that.
I don't think it is impossible. I think that at least like where me and Amara are kind of like really saying no here. Like we're kind of sweetening it a little bit, but I feel like if there's someone where at least all of us are like, you know what, yeah, let's give it a shot, then yeah, that's the right person. But I feel like at the end of the day, like no matter what we say, no matter what you guys say, if me and Amara don't feel comfortable with it, I don't think it should happen. And it's not about, well, fine, like we're just gonna stay like this forever then. Like we're never gonna find anybody. Give
We don't
things
need
time.
anyone. I'm confused.
Well, yeah, we don't need
about that
anybody, but
too.
also like we just give things time and like see where things go. We're forcing it, no matter what anybody says. This is being forced.
As soon as you say like
Brittany.
try hanging out with this person and see how it goes, like that's forcing it. I mean, I don't
I
know.
don't.
That's like, my
I think.
definition,
I don't
'cause
think so in that
But
regard too.
my point is, I've already like hung out with her. Like it's like I've never seen Zia before. Like I know when there's a connection, and for me, there's not. Like,
But like, what do you base your connections off of? Like someone that you could
Just-
fully just joke, like be yourself
well,
with,
no,
or like
It's
what?
just like someone that I wake up in the morning and I want to call and
yeah,
I
and I
want to be like, hey,
want to
we're
hang out
gonna
with
do
them.
this.
Like,
do you want to
I'm
come and
sorry.
do
Like
this
when I
with
wake
us?
up, like I don't call Zia because I want to hang out with her. Like I don't know if that's rude, but like I'm not close with her like that.
Okay, so why don't you just make her the thing that
I
Ming
think-
was gonna be?
Wait, hold on. I think.
No, because honorary
Yeah,
is
we
somebody
don't-
who's like.
I don't
it's a
think we
lot
feel that
different.
same way with
Okay,
other
but
people
girl, just
like
make
we're
her
associated
that.
with.
Like, why
Who?
can't
We don't-
Zoe.
y'all can
we
make
don't
Ming
go, like-
honorary, but not Zia? Just make
We
her
don't like
honorary.
we don't call up our like closest relatives or like our closest family being the angels and go like, hey, can I hang out with Alex? gonna hang out with Lexi.
I would more than happily call Alex or Lexi, and like if I wanted to, I would. You know, like
because they gave us the time of day. Do you see? Like, do you know what I mean?
No, it's a lot different because I feel that connection with those two. I feel the connection with those two. I don't feel any connection
beforehand.
With
like, you know, let's say like we're like, you know, we're not even associates. We're hanging around the Angels. They gave us the time of day, despite us being the crazy bitches, the pot stirring whores, the name like riddening like bitches that we are. They gave us that time of day.
But no, I think that's a lot different.
I think it's like, I think if anything, this is a better scenario than we were kind of in. You know?
Again, I feel like us even having this discussion is like you guys are like forcing me and Amara to like change.
No. We're trying to see your perspective because it's not.
So many times,
but we don't think your perspective is good. Like I don't think I'm like pleased with that perspective.
Like I don't get that.
I just think there doesn't need to be a title to get to know her.
They're downstairs.
Okay, but
you don't need to give her a hang around to get to know her. Like.
No one's saying that, but your issue is that there's no connection, so why don't you try hanging out with her?
But that's what I mean, it's forcing, because I've already hung out with her. Like, she's not someone that I would call to hang around with. Like,
so you just don't like her?
No, there's a complete difference between not liking someone and not having a connection with them at all. Like,
so you just think she's stale? Is that like?
No, I'll give you an example. It's like you have people that you like that you don't necessarily call all the time. Like,
I mean, yeah, but like y'all made Ming honorary, and I don't have any connection with him at all. Neither does Noel.
Keep bringing that up, but it's a completely different thing.
But it's still in part of the gang. It still is like associated with the VFT name.
Okay, well, if you have a problem with that, then we can talk about that as well.
Kick him out. I don't want
right now,
him
we're talking about Zia.
Kick Ming out. I don't want him.
We're talking about Zia right now.
He's not in. Ming isn't in.
Well, I don't want to be honorary anymore.
Right, he isn't even honorary right now.
Somebody needs to fucking explain to Naomi
we're
what the
talking
titles
about
are.
something that hasn't even happened.
Is different, but honorary is still part of the VFT name, like Amara keeps talking about. The VFT name, all of that stuff.
He's not even honorary, so why are we keep bringing up names?
You literally said, they literally said he is.
Come, you're quiet, and everybody's shouting.
We haven't made him honorary yet.
Okay, I don't want to be honorary anymore. Bye.
To be fair, we were going like
into the roof. Just come to the roof.
I forgot what it was, but he wasn't awake, and we would have made him honorary in that very moment. And I guess that must have been fate telling us no.
I don't like when you guys put words in my mouth saying that I don't like her or that she's stale. I just don't have a connection with her, and that's simply that.
I asked you, so you think she's stale or something? Like, that's a question. That's me getting clarification before.
What do you want me to say? Yes, she's stale. Yeah, I don't like
say yes
her.
or no, because that's a question, and you answer a question.
That's not what Naomi said. Naomi said, "Oh, so you just don't like her?"
Yeah, I asked if you liked her or not.
That's not a question.
Not really a question.
That's not really
it's kind of like assuming, but it's still a question.
I'm asking, do you like her?
That's not how you said it.
Well, that's how the fuck I want to say it, bitch.
So you don't like her?
Yeah, that's a question, is it not?
If you said, do you not like her?
Oh, so you don't like her? That's not a question.
Definitely a question, but it's a little different from saying, oh wait, do you not like Zia or something? Like it's a little different when you're like, oh, so you don't like Zia?
Is it a yes or no? It's a yes or no question. It's the same thing.
Girl, you're
the gaslighting queen.
I'm not gaslighting anyone. Did I not? I literally asked you a yes or no question.
No, you didn't. You said, oh, so you don't like Zia?
Is that not a yes or no question?
Girl, like not the way you
that's your
put
issue.
it. Like,
it wasn't a question. You said, "Oh, I'm assuming."
You want to get into the fucking technicals, Naomi Sky? Yes, it's a yes or no fucking question, you dumbass bitch. But the way you fucking asked it wasn't like you were asking a question. You can ask a question without asking a question. So
were you gonna pop me or what? I'm confused. Were you gonna pop me?
Yeah,
anyways,
we're gonna pop me right now over the table, bitch. I'll do it over the fucking table, bitch. I'm not gonna get up. You get the fuck up, bitch. You get the fuck up.
No, everyone sit. Hold on.
Who's got a hair tie?
Click
my hair tie. And Mia.
Wait.
Yeah, and I just don't feel a connection,
I have a final verdict. I have a final verdict. Okay, meeting is coming to a closure. I've literally gotten everything I could have out of that question. I think that simple question or that simple statement in the garage has blown up into something bigger, and I want you guys to know, obviously, if everyone's not down for it, it's not a thing. It's only ever happened once ever in our years, I think, time coming up, in which I invited someone and overjumped it and admittedly did it and revoked it once like everyone vocalized themselves and was transparent. So that's the whole point of this discussion, is to get everyone's point of view. It seems like Zia doesn't necessarily belong in this gang, and that's that. Maybe things will change in the near future. I'll still talk to her. Thank you to
There's
everyone
someone
who
getting out of
attended
the
the
car
meeting.
here.
It's Ace. It's Ace.
Why didn't you say that?
Oh my god, I got an headache after that.
All right, well, let's end it. So.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Amara, where's Amara?
Naomi, come over here.
No, I don't.
Amara, where are you?
Naomi, Britt, Val,
Yeah.
Noel. Meet me at the fountain.
I'm on my way, bimbos to lucky day. Why is he sitting on the floor? Get the fuck up.
Oh.
Oh, I can't hit him. Is that girl bald? Oh.
No, are you okay? Like, they were not sitting on the floor.
She was sitting on the floor. That girl was bald.
Okay, so what do you guys think about that meeting that just happened?
I think
animosity.
Fake ass bitches, and they're crying about, oh, there's no connection. So make an effort to have a connection then.
Like, be like
Amara's
confronted. I got
saying-
Like,
connections,
why do you
but
want
I'm
to?
not
Like, why
trying.
don't you want to even try? Like, you're not
Amara's
even
saying
trying
she
right
did
now.
try.
It's
She's
giving
like,
a
oh, I hung
tantrum.
out with her. She just is not someone that I would call. Okay, like, bitch, what do you want to do? Like, she's very useful for us.
She's very useful,
The
and
thing
she is making an effort. Like, I don't
If
know.
you asked me before the war, I probably would have had the same opinion as them. But after, like, after her what she did, like for the war, like when like the supplies and everything, like she's been dedicated. Like she deserves it. Like I feel like we should like. We don't owe anybody anything, like they said, of course. But we should. Like, I feel like it's something we should do. Like we should like give her a title.
Do you think if Zia called Mia up and was like, "Do you want to hang out?" Do you think that Mia would hang out with her? Do you think Mia would want to hang out with her?
And
Exactly.
That's what I was saying. Like they need to put in the effort, and they're saying, "Oh, if we even need to put in the effort, we shouldn't be having this talk, or she wouldn't be." Like that's not how it works. Like I think like
Mia would
connection
make up an
goes both
excuse
ways.
straight away.
Connection goes both ways. Effort goes both ways.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, if they don't agree to it, I feel like we just shouldn't do it.
Joey, can you drop me the flight lessons?
Yeah. All right, let's go.
I think we should tell.
Where are you
I
at?
think we should tell Zia
Mountain.
on a random day to
Coming.
call up Mia to hang out and see what happens.
Oh my god, we should. we should set her up.
Oh, no, hold on. Maybe.
On the phone with someone?